So if you guys want to support the channel, go pick you up some Cobras Lxs and GTs merch. We got a new design in black and gold or black and white. And also you can sport our brand by putting it on your Fox. So we offer car decals. So go pick you up about 10 of those bitches. And oh yeah, pick you up about 10 of these bitches too. We appreciate you supporting our channel and watching the videos. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today we got a special guest coming. He had just started his YouTube channel a couple weeks ago. Really good guy. And thought we would do a little collaboration for you guys. So he should be here any minute. So some of you guys may know who it is. He actually just passed my house. You can hear him too. That's a pretty car, you guys. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. Real pretty. I like it. And he painted that, you guys, himself. He done all the work himself on that car. Look at that. Hell, I like to have that car myself. Beautiful car. Sounds good too. But yeah, you guys, it's 417 Fox. We're gonna do a little video for you guys. How are you? That's a pretty car there. Man, it sounds good too.
These MagnaFlows talk just a little bit on this thing.
Wow, it's very nice. You did a really nice job on this car.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
She's a beauty.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a labor of love.
They all are, ain't they?
Yeah, it's a passion, man. It's a passion.
Yes, it is. So you guys, 417 Fox is here.
Just almost neighbors, right?
Pretty much, you might as well say.
Heck yeah, man. It's right down the road.
40 minutes north, isn't it?
40 minutes at that, 20 minutes from my son's house.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's in between
He
us.
lives in Springfield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're probably over there a lot then, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was over there before I just left here to come here. So, heck yeah, man. It's a good little drive out here. I passed right by the house. The GPS.
Hey, oh, did you?
The GPS was taking me past here, but of course I seen this car when I was like, whoa, I just passed by.
Might be it, huh? Yeah, I always got a Fox somewhere laying around here, huh? Well, you guys, we're gonna do a little video for you guys. We're gonna check each other's cars out and shoot the shit.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Nice right on, man.
So we're gonna check his car out. We've already been talking about it already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I couldn't help but just put the camera down and start just looking at his car, because this is a very nice car, you guys. And he did a very nice job on the body and paint on the car. But I mean, look how clean this is. I love that intake though.
Man, yeah, that intake really sets it off.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine hooked me up with that intake, and he said, "Oh, by the way, I think this thing used to be polished." I was like, "Oh, great, bonus, right?" So I get it in. He ships it to me from Alabama, where he's at.
Right.
I get it in the mail, and I go, "Yeah, this thing it was really dingy. It almost looked like it was painted." So I got the polishing compound out, went to polishing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, man! It really, really brought it back pretty quick." And then I ordered this intake from a guy on eBay that makes them himself.
Those plates.
Those plates right there. He has a couple of different templates he uses, and I chose the Mustang one. And of course, it doesn't come polished, but I probably only took me maybe an hour to get it to that finish with the polish. That just means he's doing a really good job too, because I didn't have to work real hard on it to get it polished up.
So, okay, just tell us about the motor. It's just a stock 302?
As far as I know, it's a stock bottom 302. It feels like it's a 347, but I have no way of knowing because I didn't buy the car from the original owner. It was a 3-owner car when I bought it. It does have 3-bar GT40 heads on it, typical. It's got, you know, your H-pipe. I put that on, and MagnaFlow exhaust. It's got your normal shorty headers. I'm pretty sure it's an F-cam, just the way it feels, but it's got a cam in it. I have no idea what cam it is. Now, how the car runs, it feels like it's more than that, but you know, like these cars feel, they're 250 horsepower and they feel like they're 500 though.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
that's why they're so damn fun.
It's even still, but it's 19-pound injector steel, which really you don't need to go more than 19 pounds,
not
unless
really.
you're really getting up there, because these will fulfill the fuel management needs of just intake and a cam.
Unless you're switching out the heads, the cam, intake, you know, it'd probably be better to go like 24 maybe or something, you know. Like I'm not a really big, you can tell I'm not a big horsepower guy. You know, that's just not what I do.
Is it fun to drive? That's all I care about.
This is good enough for me right here. I mean, I don't know if you've seen some of my cars on some of the videos, but
oh yes,
you know, they're just few little minor performance parts. But I want you guys to check this car out. I mean, he done this at his house. The paint, you know, is all done by him. I mean, I was just blown away by
this car was my second paint job.
How good he done this car. And the wheels are nice. Now I forgot what are these wheels called? They're
SVE Series 3 from LMR.
SV Series 3, that's right. Yeah, they look like the XXRs.
Yep. They really kind of
very
set
similar.
it off. The stance is just right, and of course staggered, man, in my opinion, is the only way to go if you're going to go ahead and change and put a different set, especially if you're going with 18-inch wheels. The staggered is the way to go. Of course, the rear fender lips have to be rolled and trimmed for the 285 to fit under there. But other than that, it actually rides decent, but you do feel every expansion joint in the highway.
Yeah, right. Now look at the interior. Look how nice the interior. Now he said this is all original. It's never been touched. All he's done is like just clean it, wipe it down, vacuum, you know, all that stuff. You know, this is a car you want to buy. To be honest with you. Just look how nice this is. I always like looking at the back seats because you know most of the time those are hardly ever even touched.
It doesn't even look like it's ever been sit in.
Oh no, it looks like new. To be honest with you.
And really, between watching you and Brutal probably giving me the inspiration to be able to paint my own car, that would have been back in 2018, back in the middle of 2018 when I painted my first Fox.
Right.
Brutal really gave me the inspiration from his channel to paint my first car.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if this guy can do it, I can do it. So I ended up hooking up with them guys, and they're like, man, you got to do a channel. And I was like, I've been thinking about it for a year, and I just said, you know what? I got back from Ford Takeover, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go feet first in. I feel like I can help some people out there because I feel like there's a lot of folks that is trying to teach how to do certain things on not just these cars, but in general from paint and body work.
Right.
And it's usually the guy that's been doing it for 30 years and he's usually talking over most everybody's head.
Yeah.
Or it's the guy that probably doesn't need to be telling anybody how to do anything. So that's like, you know what, I probably can fill that void there, and if I can help some folks out with what I've learned, then that's what I'm doing it for.
Nice.
You know, and like I said, it's about the Fox Body Brotherhood. It's like, I don't know you, right? Other than just right now, but I walk up and it's like I've known you since 1979, right?
Yeah, because that's the year I was born.
I've got a couple of years on you.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's like that, and that's why I say 1979. Of course, the first year for the Fox platform, but it really is. Every time you meet a fellow Fox body owner or Mustang owner in general, it's just like you guys have known each other for forever, and that's what also the YouTube community is about. Is that it's to help each other out.
Right. Yeah, you guys, I'll tell you, this car is beautiful. I know some of you guys probably already seen it at Ford Takeover. This is the first time I've seen it. Really beautiful car. I'd like to have it myself, to be honest with you. So,
well, it's not for sale.
No. Well, I think I got enough shit laying around here.
You probably got just a little bit sitting in here.
I just sold that 90, you probably know.
Yeah,
so that's going to be
a nice notch, man.
That's going to be leaving. It's not perfect, but it's got a couple things that need to be done. Of course, the other two I'm keeping. Well, you guys, I'm going to look at this car a little bit more. I'm going to start drooling over it. And I'm sure he'll probably look at some of my junk I got in there. So
I might have to get my camera out.
All right, you guys, guess what I get to do? I get to drive 417 Foxes, 91, right? 91 Mustang. Man, I'm excited. He's like, hey, you want to drive it? I said, hell yeah, I want to drive it. So we're going.
I have to scoot the seat up there a little bit.
I'm a little shorter than you are, ain't I?
Just a little bit. I'm not a tall guy.
Yeah, I'm about 5'6", 230.
I'm just a fat boy.
Oh, me too. I like to eat. So you said you got a MagnaFlow on here, right?
Yes, got MagnaFlow exhaust and off-road H-pipe, cat delete, shorty headers.
Wow, this thing sounds so nice, you guys.
It sounds really good.
Start the old girl up. Wow. That thing sounds just as nice as mine.
Sounds pretty good.
So you're not 100% on the cam.
I can't know for sure. I just know it does have a cam. I was thinking it might be an F cam. It's a letter cam, but it's not too choppy.
Man, it could be an F cam though.
It kind of feels like it's an F cam, but I've been in some other cars before that had an F cam, and
it almost sounds similar to my '83, you guys. It really does. It could be. We'll have to compare them one day. We're gonna do a comparison, you guys, one day on this car and my '83 and see how.
Get them side by side.
See how
and
similar
get some
they
starts.
sound. Yeah,
side by side code start between the '83 and the '91.
Yeah,
that'd be good. It does feel like an F cam.
All right, you guys, we are gonna head down the road. I'm just gonna take it down the road. I'm not gonna be too hard because it ain't my car. I don't like to abuse other people's
you
cars.
beat on it a little bit.
We're gonna drive the old girl.
And then you can't ask for a much better day to be out cruising in a Fox body.
Oh, yeah.
Had a little bit of rain this morning, kind of cooled things off. We're supposed to have a heat advisory today, but that ain't happening because it's already late in the afternoon and it feels nice outside.
Ooh, reverse is easy in this car.
This car's pretty well together. I've always been
You know how
pleased.
a lot of times the reverse is hard to get.
I'm still used to going to fit the reverse every time in a Fox body. It's just by habit.
Now, of course, every Fox is they're gonna drive different. Like, I know yours drives totally different than mine already. The clutch is different. The shifter's a little different. You gotta be careful in my driveway.
Yeah, I noticed that when I pulled in. I had to make sure I hit it at an angle.
I gotta get the feel for the clutch, you guys, on this car. Oh yeah, man, she's good.
She's peppy.
She's pretty too.
I'm not sure if this car is stock bottom end. And I'll let you give your opinion after you've drove it. I'm not ever going to tell anybody it's anything other than a 302 stock bottom end. But when you get after it a little bit,
this thing steers so straight.
Oh, it goes around curves like it's on a rail with
the
the
steering's
suspension.
tight on this car, you guys. It handles really good. The steering's good. It shifts good. Oh yeah. I'm excited to drive this car.
AC works. We just don't have it on right now.
Nah. Feels about 75, 80 out here today.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's real comfortable. It's the kind of weather that on the back roads of Missouri that you want to roll the windows down on. Listen to the exhaust, crank up some Guns N' Roses, and just hammer down.
Is this the original T5 in it, you think? Or no?
The car was originally an automatic. It was converted to a T5.
Wow.
I found that out, I didn't realize it when I bought the car, but after I looked up the VIN tag on it, realized it was originally an automatic car.
This car shifts really nice. It runs good, sounds good. Definitely pretty nice car. You gotta watch these Missouri drivers around here.
Driving this car all the way to Ford Takeover was not bad at all.
I bet it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I really did. It's not a penalty to drive this car on a trip.
Because some Fox bodies are really chore to drive. You know that. It's like you're fighting them, just trying to get somewhere in them.
Yep.
This one's just really nice.
I'll tell you, man, when I picked up that 93 Cobra clone down in Florida, I went about 20 miles down the highway and stopped at Walmart and bought one of those foam pads to put in the seat. I went 20 miles down the road, and this car still has the original seats in it, and these seats feel like you're sitting in a new one.
Oh, this interior is nice in this car, you guys. I can't stress how nice it is. I feel like I'm driving my Cobra. That's how nice it drives.
Yeah, no shakes, no rattles. It's good and tight. And I'll tell you, when this car's fun, you can go around a curve in this car way faster than you think you should.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of a penalty when it's a bumpy road because you're going to feel it. You absolutely are. But I think that's a good trade-off for the stance and the performance handling of the car.
So what suspension do you have underneath this?
So it's a 2-inch progressive rate lowering springs and Coney orange shocks. I've got BBK grip, traction, well not traction, lower control arms. Still has a stock upper control arms on the car, but it seems like with that combination and those springs, they're a German spring. I'm trying to remember the name. It's a funny name, but they are very good progressive rate springs, but they're very firm. But they feel right. They cruise good for the highway, but man, when you want to get into a corner, they help you bite. They help you bite a lot. And those Coney orange are pretty firm, and they really help too, where the car just digs in and goes when you go around the corner.
Now you guys, he likes my cars, but I like his car. Well, this thing's nice, you guys.
Well, we're just car guys. I mean, we're Fox body guys, we're Ford guys, we're just car guys. What car guy does not like this kind of stuff?
Now, what do you, gearing wise, do you know?
373 rear.
Okay, 373 gears.
Yep, and it'll run about, doing 70 miles an hour, you're at about 2,300 RPMs, which is not too bad. So if it don't get up to around 26 or so till you get up to 75 or 80. Which is good, the thing is, if you go any lower than that, if you're going to drive the car on the highway, you start running up to 3,000 RPMs for an extended amount of time, and your Fox body end up running warm on you trying to run it on the highway.
Like on my 90 that I just sold, I'd be going 60, running about 2,100, going down the road.
Me to get rid of this car.
She's a keeper.
I'm always one of those guys. There's always a price, but the price for this car would be probably more than somebody would be willing to pay for it.
Yeah, like mine.
yeah. I mean, it's like, can you go and come offer me stupid money for a car? And I'd be like, okay, well, if you're that stupid to pay that much for it, I'm just that stupid to take that much for it, right?
Sometimes I'm that kind of guy too. If I want a car bad enough, I'll pay for it.
If you can find a good, solid car to start with, and you do the work yourself, and there's so much info out there on YouTube between channels like mine, channels like his, with Brutal, and Foxcast, and Demon Fox, and all the different channels that are out there.
Gearhead 704.
Gearhead 704. Hey, I've been watching that guy since he started.
He's got a lot of good content too, you guys, so go check out Gearhead 704. Now, you guys, everybody has their own little thing on their channel. Like all these Fox channels are good. Everybody has their own little piece of the pie that they can bring to the table. I really consider myself more as an entertainment kind of channel, entertaining. I don't do a lot of how-tos, but I will every now and then.
Oh, he's entertaining, all right.
So I'm just a hillbilly, man. Just love foxes, like to just mess with them, buy them, sell them, whatever. That's just the way I am. I'm just more of a, I'll do stuff on the channel too, but
sure.
I'm just more of a, I do know a lot, and I will kind of spit some of my knowledge, but I'm more of just an entertaining kind of deal,
Oh, and that's why I watch his channel. That's how I come across him. I figured out, kind of who he was by watching his channel and realized we live really close to each other. So I'm like, man, we got to hook up. You absolutely have to hook up, and I think that's what the beauty of YouTube and also the Fox community in general is, that it's really a brotherhood, and there's all different sizes, shapes, and colors of what's out there, and that's what the beauty of it is because we can all get something from each one of these channels, because I think everybody does bring something a little bit different. We'll gag it a little bit.
I don't like getting on them too much. Everybody knows me, they know I don't like to.
I guess I should have drove, so I could have scared him a little bit.
I can scare you, but there's one thing that about me, I'm old school. A lot of people already know that on my channel. I'm old school, but I also respect people's shit. So that's just the way I am, I'll get on a little bit, but I'm not gonna burn the tires off or nothing. But man, you guys, this is such a nice car. I do love this car. He did a really good job on this. And I'm very happy that he let me drive the car.
I'm glad to let you, man.
Over here.
We're pulling back up in here in the Fox 7 again.
Yep, here's the old. I think I got used to this car, didn't I?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Every one of them drives a little different, just like you said.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, man.
It was too.
All right, brother.
Man, I appreciate you letting me drive this.
Oh, you're welcome, man. We'll do it again.
Oh yeah, we will do it again. Hey, look out, you guys. 417 Fox. Hey, check his shirt out. He's got a cool shirt.
Hey, look at there.
Hey, I got one of these too, you guys.
Yes, he does. He said he's going to wear it for me on his channel. Free advertising.
Yep, and I gave him one of mine. Cobras Lxs GTs, man. Get you about 10 of those bitches right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got me one.
Yep.
Right on, brother.
All right, you guys, hey, we're out of here. We'll see you on the next video. All right, you guys, there he goes. 417 Fox, he's heading out. We're gonna hear his car, see what she sounds like going down the road. That car sounds good, you guys, I'm telling you. We're gonna put that car next to my 83. All right, there you have it. 417 Fox, he's headed out. We had a good time. Showed him around the shop. He checked my cars out. I checked his car out. Very nice car, you guys, actually. He let me drive his car. That was pretty cool of him. That thing runs and drives really nice. So, like I said, 417 Fox, go check him out, you guys. Watch his videos, subscribe, like his videos. He's got good content. He's a really good guy. Like I said, go pick you up a Cobras Lxs GT shirt. Got some decals for you. Go buy about 10 of those bitches. And that's all I got for you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share all them goodies. Hit the bell. We'll see you on the next video.